Yo, what's up guys? Esah here bringing you guys another video today. Genshin Impact, we're on stream right now. And you already know 1.4 tier list. Let's do it. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Let me know. I also got my boy Zach with me today, Ragnar Hobby Lothbrook. He also streams as well. So if you guys want, you can check him out in my description down below. You know what I'm saying? Quick plug. Say what's up, Zach. Say what's up. Yo. I'm going to be brutally honest, but it's also going to be my opinion. If you guys disagree with something, let me know, but I'm going to be spitting facts.
Yeah, boy.
And this tier list, by the way, guys, is also going to be completely C0, Constellation 0, no whaling, none of that shit. So I can't even count C1 Bennett, because C1 Bennett is, if I would literally rate him, he would be God tier, like Oosa God tier, like no cap. But yeah, this tier list is going to have several tiers. Starting from the top, we have Oosa God tier, we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, which is pretty much meaning Amber tier, and then NA characters that aren't out. I'm going to be using Ayaka in place of Hu Tao. So, all right, so let's get started on the first unit, Amber. F tier, garbage, literal trash. So, I think we can't disagree on this. Amber goes D tier. She's just not it, man. Listen, she'll be okay. Like, I mean, she'll be decent. And I think any character can be built to be good in the game because artifacts, if you have good artifacts, the characters can be very good. But Amber, make a new tier for Amber, useless. We'll name this tier Amber. There you go.
Okay.
So Amber tier. Beidou. Now, here's the thing. Beidou's kit is very interesting. She has a counter mechanic, and we're also considering C0 Beidou, okay? I think C0 Beidou is B tier. That's my opinion. With constellations, she could definitely go up to A, but I think her counter mechanic at C0 is just, it's just not hitting as hard as it should be.
That's what she said.
Put some good artifacts on her, she's fine. You can do some physical damage with her, but I personally think Razor is quite a bit better. I think his kit is a lot more straightforward, and it kind of doesn't fail you. I feel like Beidou, her counter mechanic doesn't always work, because think about it this way. NPC are really dumb. Like, they legit won't attack you if you try to do the counter mechanic. I've tried it many times, and they just won't attack you. So then you're just standing there like an idiot, and you're like, ah, well, it is what it is, right? Beidou goes in B tier. C0 Diona. She's really good. And if you have a couple constellations on her, man, she's insane. Like, better than Chi-Chi. No cap.
Nice.
Not only does she heal, but she provides shields, great for reactions. Kind of is a full package in terms of support. I think Diona, even at C0, I think she's A. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think C0 Diona is A tier. Now, if she's high A or low A, we're going to see. I think Diona is low A at C0. You can even say high B. I think that's fair. But I think she's definitely better than C0 Beidou. All right, main character, Traveler. It's kind of hard to say C0 because you get free constellations for him. But if we're saying like C0 Traveler, it's just straight C tier, you know? But I'm going to put him in B tier. And the only reason why is I feel like the Anemo Traveler is actually low-key useful. His ultimate is pretty good. The swirl is pretty nice. Swirl isn't the best elemental reaction, but it's pretty good, and it's an AoE. And he or she has kind of a similar E to like Jean, but just not as good. It's kind of a somewhat of a crowd control, just not the same. Once again, if we're talking about like base attack and everything, low B, man. Lisa, C. I was really talking a lot of trash about her last night. I think she's C tier. I mean, she's good for reactions, but I don't think she's the best for reactions. And you know, she's pretty good, man. And you can build her to be pretty decent. But at C0, man, there's just way better options. I'm going to leave it at that for Lisa.
Okay.
Let's go with Xiangling. I'm going to put her, yeah. And the reason, even at C0, her reactions are amazing. Her ultimate is honestly, it's really nice. And Gooba is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of her E. Her E's okay. But if you throw Crescent Pike on her and you just go in with her ultimate and react with Cryo or react with Hydro and get that vaporized, dude, she's really nuts. I think Xiangling is really solid. I would say over Diona for sure. C0 Diona, because this is all C0. All right, let's go with Fischl. Fischl at C0 is A. Fischl with constellations is S tier. I don't think she's as good at Xiangling. Close though, but not the same. Sucrose, A tier. Yeah, C0. Okay. If we're talking like couple constellations, you can arguably put her up here. But with C0, yeah, with C1A, and then if you have more constellations, she could go up for sure. Because she's mini Venti. Like, she's great. C1, you can get 2 E's, 2 elemental skills, which is so nice. Because just 1 is not enough, man. And then her ultimate's great, but you get so much more out of from C1, man. That extra elemental skill goes such a long way in, like, Abyss. Let's go with Chi-Chi, C0. Now, before anyone says put Chi-Chi in B, Chi-Chi's actually good. I would say A tier. I'm going to put her right here. She's good, guys. She has, like, if you think about Chi-Chi, like, she's just A. Solid A. She has high base attack. Pretty high base attack, 287. And she scales off of attack. You can just stack attack on her. Now, if you have Sacrificial Sword on her, amazing. But I think she definitely goes mid-A for me. I think her heals are great. Like, she heals really, really nicely. Throw general attack gear on her, like, early on. Super solid, man. If you don't have Sacrificial Sword, it's kind of hard. And I don't think everyone has Sacrificial Sword, so I'm going to put her maybe low A. No, I'm going to put her, like, right here. All right, guys. Albedo, S tier. No cap.
Yeah, baby.
Insane support DPS. C0, nuts. Such a godly support DPS, man. And that extra geo damage with that crystallization is so nice. And so it goes S. And I mean, also with the geo buff, Albedo is so easy to build too. Like, he is stupid easy to build. You can literally throw a 3-star Harbinger of Dawn on him, which a lot of you guys are going to be able to refinement 5 that weapon. And he does wonders. On some of the top teams, he's nuts. Like, that's why you see him everywhere. He fits really well, like, pretty much anywhere, which is kind of similar to Zhongli. Now, Bennett, C0 Bennett, mind you, I'm going to put him, because he's still good, by the way. If he was, guys, if he was C1, I would be like, boom. But I'm going to put him, yeah, I'm going to put him right here. I'm going to put him over Xiangling. I think he's right where Xiangling is, mid-A. I don't think he's high A. I think high A is really, really viable. I think he's still really good. Maybe we can say high A, but he's not. Because high A to me is like, it's getting toward, it's like S tier almost. Which I feel like C0, there's just such a big difference between C0 and C1. Because of that health restriction you have, dude, it's nuts. If you had that C1, God tier. But still an amazing, amazing character. Xingqiu, C0. Low S. Insane. Even at C0. Now, if you have that extra sword, C1, with that extra sword, even more godly. But C0 is nuts. You not only get a shield, but you get heals. You get heals from his shield. Like, when you start losing your swords, you get passive healing on you, and you get so much damage just from him as a unit. And his ultimate is insane. Easy S tier.
Nice.
Zhongli, C0. He's going to go God tier. And I don't think there's really any arguments with that. Yeah, literally broken shield. Absolutely insane. Now, if you have him C6, he's even more God tier. Right? Or some constellations.
Yeah, no shit, honey.
He kind of like does everything, man. Like, he has the highest HP in the game. He nukes with his ultimate. Like, his ultimate hits so damn hard. And if you get some really solid artifacts on him, even more God tier. C0 Barbara. Very good. Because I'm also considering Abyss. And because she's Hydro and gives you that passive Hydro wet status.
Stop it.
On enemies, that is so useful for vaporizing. I'm going to put her at high A for now. I'm going to put her right here. Arguably, she could even be low S because she's so good. And I think she gets a bad rap because she's a healer. But you guys don't understand how good healing is in the game, especially with Hydro. So nuts. D-Luke, God tier. No cap. Easy.
Yeah, boy.
No arguments there. Legitimate God tier.
He's insane. Even at C0.
Now, is he better than Hu Tao overall? Like, in terms of, I think sustain damage, he has the most consistent sustain damage. He's God tier. He melts. Like, literally has the best reactions in the game. Physical damage. Everything. It's crazy. Venti, God tier. Easy, dude. I don't know if I should put God tier in any specific order. Like, there doesn't really need to be an order because these are just insane units.
Okay.
But Venti, he does amazing things. His elemental skill with that swirl, it's insane. And his ultimate literally binds all the mobs and enemies together. Doesn't matter where you are. and you can just go ham bony and do all your elemental reactions, do a ton of damage, and makes all enemies immobile for like a long amount of time. It's insane. Honestly, he's pretty easy to build. You can use Favonius Warbow, a free 4-star bow, and he's great. Xiao, if we're talking C0, no 5-star weapon, high S in my opinion. I think Xiao's insane. They're literally nerfing him because he does so much damage from his plunge damage. He's not Ganyu, but I think God, yeah, let's do it. It makes me happy. Thank you. Guys, you see me playing with Xiao, and I've been using the Deathmatch, a 4-star weapon. Granted, it is a battle pass weapon. You can use the prototype crescent on him, and he's fine. The damage, yeah, it actually doesn't make sense. Yeah, God tier. And he's my favorite character in the game. I'm not going to be biased here.
Stop it.
I know his numbers, and if you have like, imagine you have good artifacts on him too, you're going to have a good time, my guys. Klee, I think we can say Klee's God tier 100%. She's stupid. She's kind of dumb. What did you say? 311 base attack damage, like incredible base attack damage. And if you want to know, Diluc's base attack damage 335, but her overall elemental skill and ultimate, it hits like a truck. Guys, this is not Ayaka, by the way. This is Hu Tao. God tier. Putting her right here. Above Diluc. Literally, Diluc has, I'm going to say better sustained damage overall, but Hu Tao's burst damage, like Diluc be hitting for like 400k, while Hu Tao be hitting for 1.6 mil burst damage. With good equipment, obviously, and everything. She has regeneration. Pretty much as she's dying, she gets stronger and gives herself a self buff and increased regeneration rate. She's like Majin Buu, dude. It makes no sense.
Nice.
No, dude, she's like Android 21. Crazy. All right, Noelle, low B. C0, Xinyan, B tier. High B. Oh, yeah, and I should have put female right here, too. Female traveler. Damn, dude. S tier looking mad empty. Mona? I think we can say Mona's S tier. She makes all enemies wet. She pairs extremely well with the best character in the game, Ganyu. And not only that, her ultimate pretty much increases the amount of damage that enemies take. Razor, C0, high A, low S. I agree. I think he's for sure high A. Absolutely. I literally was rocking C0 Razor, guys. Mad lad damage. Nuts. And he carried me, like literally throughout the whole game he carried me. Because I didn't have a true main DPS other than like Xiangling for a little bit. Razor made my time so much easier. So good. Constellations, Razor is S tier. Child, S tier. C0, S tier. With Constellations, he's just so much better. Arguably the craziest damage dealer with his ultimate. It's nuts. Nuts. But I'm going to put him S tier. I think he fits fine on like mid S. He's great. Next character. Kaya, A tier. I'm going to put him like right here. I think Kaya is actually good. I think he's probably one of the best free characters that you get out of like the four. You know, like you have the main character, Lisa, and then you have someone else, I think, right? Noelle. Kaya is really solid, man. Like his reaction, money. Like his ultimate's really good. His E is really solid. Maybe above Diona, C0 Diona. Right around there. I think they're both low A, but Kaya's really good. I think he's solid. You can use him with prototype Grand Core, which you get from the beginning of the game, like a 4-star weapon. I like my C0 Kaya. He's pretty good. Yes. C0 Ningguang. I think we could say S tier. I think we could still say S tier. Low S. Because she still deals mad lad damage. C1's insane, but C0 is still very good. Because, I mean, one, she has a really useful E ability. Like, her shield that she gives is really nice. And her ultimate hits really hard. Yep. Low S. I think I'm going to put Xingqiu. Yeah, I'm going to put him right around there. Yeah, he's fine there. Keqing, for me, I'm going to put Keqing at A. I'm going to put Keqing at A. Yeah. I'm going to put her above everyone else. She's really good. Great damage. Great physical damage dealer. Nice electro damage. I mean, she's really useful for exploration overall. Solid in Abyss. Has a nice ultimate. I feel like with Keqing, it just feels like something's missing. She deals really good damage, but I feel like she feels a little underpowered right now. With all the characters that are out right now, Keqing feels a bit underpowered to me. But I think she's solid. Like, if you pull her, that's not bad. Absolutely not a bad pull. She's solid, but I think there's just better options when it comes to main DPS. Jean S tier. Very freaking good. Jean's great. Jean is amazing. Yeah, we talked about this last night or 2 nights ago, I think, maybe. She pretty much does everything. She heals incredible. Like, her healing is amazing. I mean, it isn't like, obviously, like Barbara healing, but she pretty much gives you a full heal, like a full team heal with her ultimate. And I think her AoE attack, her E, is amazing because you can literally just stand there in Abyss, hold down your E, take a bunch of, like, a mob of enemies and just throw them away. Really good for that defense Spiral Abyss section. Really annoying. So yeah, I think Jean's amazing. She's really good. I mean, especially with Xiao out too. She's Xiao's best friend. They work so well together. Now, C0 Chongyun, guys, what do you think? I think he's A tier. 100% A tier. Absolute A tier. He's still really good. Mid A. Let's put him right here. I'd say Bennett is high A. High A. I'm tempted to move Barbara up to S tier. We'll talk about it afterwards. We'll have a little discussion. So Chongyun is mid A for sure. Amazing for reactions. His E is fantastic. And his ultimate hits really hard.
That's what she said.
Easy. Actually, one of my favorite teams that I'm using right now, one of the most versatile teams that I'm using, and is amazing for elemental reactions on my free-to-play account, has Diluc, Xingqiu, Chongyun, and Barbara. Amazing for Abyss. So good. Super versatile for reactions. Fantastic. Chongyun is mid-A for me. Ganyu, guys, can you guess where I'm going to put Ganyu? Can you guess?
Was my guess right?
C0 Ganyu, I would put high god tier, the best character in the game. Put high god tier, the best character in the game. That's where I'm putting her.
Yeah, that's what I'm at.
Easy. I mean, best damage dealer, you're right. You're not wrong. But yeah, Ganyu, guys, easy. Oosa god tier MVP Pog champ Oosa champ status. No questions about that. I legit underestimated the hell out of her, guys. When she came out, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna save for Xiao. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me try her out. Goes in Abyss, sees a double crit, and I'm like, oh my god. I think she double melts, which is nuts. Stupid. Does not make sense.
Yeah, she does double melt. That's what we were reading on yesterday.
Well, there you go, guys. This is the current C0 tier list. No constellations at all. How does this look, by the way, guys? Do we need to make any adjustments before I save this and put it on the Discord? Nerf Ganyu, not Xiao. I know, but MiHoYo freaking loves waifus. Don't you know that they have Honkai impact? All they do is deal with waifus all day. Well, alright, guys. This is the final Constellation 0 tier list for 1.4 right now. Maybe a 1.5 tier list if it's needed for C0, but I think this is fine. I think this is great. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like and subscribe the video. If you haven't already, what are you doing?
Yeah, boy.
Follow my Twitch, join the Oosa Gang Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.